If I find my way home, yeah. Wouldn't it be crazy? Would you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Would you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Would you still amaze me?
What's up, guys? This is another episode of Better Than Static. I'm your host, per usual, Tyler, and with me tonight, it's tonight for me and us.
It's always tonight for all of us.
Well, no, like the people, you don't know when they're listening to this.
Well, they don't expect this to be recorded live.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, we don't have to mention time. We could just be like, hey, it's a time for us. But anyways, my buddy Lucas is here,
Hello.
and my other friend Chris is here.
Sup, crackers? That was bad.
Yeah, that was slightly.
What's crackin'-lackin'?
Okay, that's
That's
better.
I'm running out of stuff to say.
I mean, you're doing good. You're killing it. But also, you had stuff you wanted to talk about. What did you want to talk about?
What is the protocol for talking to somebody while you're getting your haircut?
Okay, what is your protocol?
Don't speak unless spoken to.
Oh, wow.
That's the same one I follow as well.
If they say stuff to me, I'll talk back. But if they don't say nothing, I'm gonna stay quiet.
But, like, they're going to ask you how you want your haircut. Like, you're going to answer that, right?
Yes, but Great Clips has the database of what I got last time. So
Yep.
They've ascended.
so they can just they just ask me what I want. They'll tell me what I had last time. I'm like, sure, it sounds fine to me.
Wait, where do you go, Lucas? Do you still go to the same barber when we lived in Lexington?
I haven't had my hair cut since October.
Oh, okay.
So, whenever I did, I went to that one, but I just kind of go wherever.
Okay.
I have no allegiances now.
I have barred Great Clips from my the ability to cut my hair. They gave me too many bad haircuts, and they will never be able to cut my hair again. I don't want their business nowhere near my head. They botched. Okay, so let me tell you a story. I got a 3 on the sides and scissors on top. They freaking bowl cut it basically and left like a visible line from like scissors to the fade of the 3, and it was awful.
Yeah.
And I will never allow them to touch my hair again.
Man, I have no idea what that means.
You have no idea what means.
Those numbers you just threw out at me.
That's what size that's what the link. So like each.
The clipper size is the 3. It goes from a 0 all the way up to whatever.
I think it goes to 7's the max maybe, or at least that's the biggest one I've ever used on my head.
Big head.
Well, no, I just wanted my hair longer.
Long hair.
Yeah. But like, well, what's in the database for you, Chris? Do you not even know?
They told me what it was when I walked in. I'm like, sounds fine.
So let me ask you this: have you gone to Great Clips since your parents went with you to cut your hair, and they've just kept the same database for forever?
No, I mean I remember. I don't know.
Well, you had to tell them at like a length at some point.
No, I didn't. They just cut it one time, and I just said, do whatever you think is the best, and then
You're
They
putting
end-
way too much faith in Great Clips.
well, you put too much faith in me.
Just lay it on the floor and get over it, kind of thing. Just
I just needed my haircut. That's all. I just needed I needed it shorter than it was. They
Yeah.
did that. I'm good.
I've bounced around to a bunch of different places to cut my hair. The one I currently have is amazing. His name is Jade, and he's one of my friends from he was the kicker when I played football in high school, and he does a great job at cutting my hair. And he trims my beard even though it doesn't look like my beard before I go to him looks very bad and scraggly. He makes it look very for what I have makes it look very presentable. And I like it a whole lot. But
Well,
we talked the whole time. Every appointment's an hour long, and you talk the whole time. Unless he's trimming something that you can't talk while he's
an
trimming.
hour.
Yeah, it's the best.
Yeah, I would. For
I was
me,
in and out of there in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I've been trying to get my hair cut for 2 weeks now at this point. I've been driving by. There's a barber shop right across the street from me, and after work for the past like 3 days, I'll just drive by, and if I see people in the window, like waiting to get their haircut, I'm just like, nah, I'm good.
I schedule mine a month in advance.
Yeah, I
I-
wouldn't do that
I
either.
got on the list.
I'm not.
I got on the list, and I was like, I'm gonna keep on the list. So I like just kept scheduling for a month in a month in advance, and it's the best.
Yeah.
From 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock, me and Jade have like conversation, and I get a great haircut. And
How does it take an hour to cut your hair?
Cause he does a good job, Chris. He's not just lickety split, leaving a line and crap. It takes a lot to make me look good. I know that. I've come to terms with it. And if an hour of my life is worth that, I'm completely fine. And also, it's good conversation.
I don't have an hour of my life to sit in the chair and get my hair cut.
You're playing Lego DC right now.
Yeah, it's
Do
more
not
fun than
tell
getting,
me. Do
yeah,
not
this
tell
is more
me.
fun than getting a haircut.
Do not tell me that how many hours do you play that video game alone?
Oh, I don't play it with people, so
But still,
Yeah,
like
he values that time more than he would sitting in a chair getting a haircut, and I value that in the same way. I wouldn't want to sit in a barber shop for an hour getting my hair cut. Like that's
that's
not.
entirely too long.
what about when your
Yeah.
cousin cut your hair? Were you okay with saying longer than 10 minutes, Lucas?
Yes, because it's her. Because it's a cousin. It's somebody you know. There's an obligation there a little bit.
That's why I go to Jade,
Yeah.
because I know him. He knows me. He knows how to cut my hair and make it look good, and it's worth
It
an
also-
hour.
It
Okay,
also
maybe
didn't take an hour for my cousin to cut my hair. Just
That's-
saying.
it's true.
It might not
See-
be an hour, but like it's like he schedules his stuff an hour
Here-
like at blocks.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
here's
I
what I'm
got
gonna get. Here's what I'm gonna. Blah, 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 blah. So, here's what I'm gonna say here. If somebody that knew me cut my hair, they would know better than to keep me around for that long. That's they know I need like 20 minutes max.
That is
I'm not-
no.
Yeah.
It's more it here's if I don't it's not 10 minutes is not enough. Like that's I feel like they're gonna miss something. They're gonna mess something up. It's just not
Well-
worth like how much does your haircut cost?
How much does yours cost?
Mine's like 13.
Oh, mine's crap.
Yeah, it's the same price, but it's way
Yeah.
better quality.
Yes, but I'm
Well-
paying for the time spent. Time not spent. I'm paying for saved time.
I'm paying for a gray haircut, so that's what I'm paying for.
In London, I think the last time I got my hair cut in London, I paid $7, and then
But that's not like a legit barber shop though, right?
yeah, it's just at a barber shop. That's
Yeah.
about everywhere I go. It's
Jade's
just a
got a
barber shop.
Jade has a chair. It's just in like a salon. So
Yeah.
I mean, but like I'd consider Jade a barber. I don't know if he has like the full barber's license because he can't use like a straight razor, but he is the best person that has cut my hair in like a very long time.
Yeah, but up here it's 16 is the cheapest.
Gosh, that's expensive.
Yeah. They raised their prices over there at that other barber shop, at the barber shop that we used to go to,
Yeah.
and that's kind of the reason why I haven't got my hair cut since October.
Honestly though, I think my current barber does a better job than Lansdowne.
Yeah, they kind of didn't do a great job last time I went, but
They gave me a bowl cut.
Listen, here okay. Can we talk
they
about
lined me up pretty good.
Dude, you remember when we were going to the place by Dad's? By my
Yeah,
favorite deli, and that one dude actually left multiple lines in my hair, not just the one.
yeah, he did mine too. I
Yeah.
mean, it was literally like I sat in that chair for 45 minutes. Okay, and I was furious that I had to sit in the chair for 45 minutes at a time where I was literally getting a 1 on the sides and like a 6 on top. So it's just side 6, line it up, make sure it looks good, no lines or gaps. That should take no time at all. And I sat in the chair for 45 minutes and eventually just left because it was bad. And then I had to go the next day to somewhere else and get it fixed.
I used to go to Miss Lily a lot. That was in that barber shop. Which
Yeah, she was good.
Orchids of Asia.
no, Miss Lily's from Letcher County, Kentucky, but she lives in Lexington now and cuts hair. And she would bring me like fudge and cake, and it was great.
Good grief.
Yeah, I went. So here was like every time I'd get my haircut, I'd go eat at my favorite deli that was like right across the hallway, and then I'd go get my haircut there. And then Miss Lily struggled behind my ears, so I went to the Lansdowne because they did a decent job. And then I left Lexington and I found Jade. So yeah, but I'm very critical of how you cut my hair.
No kidding, man.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the thing, Chris. My face is what it is. I can't fix it. But my hair, I can tell them, hey, I need you to do this better.
Yeah. I don't know. I hate getting my hair cut too. Because one, I have no idea what to tell them. I
Yeah,
usually
they're like, what do you
just
want? I'm like,
say,
I don't know, my haircut. I don't know.
just cut it. I usually go for like a 2 on the sides and then do whatever on the top, and that usually gets me pretty close. But I haven't had the best of luck the past ever since I cut my hair after I grew it out. I don't feel like I've had the best of luck with haircuts.
Honestly,
Just in
that's why I
general.
kept my hair long. Was because like anytime somebody cut it, it didn't look good short. So I'd have to grow it out and then just say cut it with scissors, like cuz that way
Yeah.
at least it looks fine.
I mean, that's why my hair is as long as it is right now.
Yeah.
It's because I don't really trust anybody up here to cut my hair.
Listen, man, if you can get on the list and spare an hour next time you're in London.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do that.
Listen, man,
I'm not gonna make an appointment, and 2, an hour is too long.
it's the no,
Yeah, especially
it's
since
not.
he's only here for like 2 days per week. Like
Yeah,
that's way too much time when he's spending here when he could be doing other stuff.
If you go one time, Jade, you're gonna be like it's worth it. I didn't trust Nick, our friend Nick, but he goes there, and so does his brother Jeffrey, my friend Blake that helped me build my PC, my friend Greg. They all go there, and the hour is so good, and he does such a good job with your facial hair, with your hair. Like, have you seen Greg's beard? It's so majestic and great.
Calm down there, guy.
Also,
Careful.
like I don't know it like, and then also he's got good products. Like I get my cologne there because it smells good.
You almost said cologne, like colon. I was like, oh, that's interesting.
And then I get beard
Colon.
balm, but it's not because I have a big beard. It's because like it helps keep it from like getting all out like that, like
yeah,
having
keeping
strays.
it in check.
Yeah. Because it's all about maintenance, man.
I don't maintain anything.
I mean, obviously, because you go to Great Clips.
Wow.
Great Clips is a fine establishment.
Don't you dare
How would
say
they
that.
be?
Do
how would
not
they
say
be
those
such a
words
big-
on this podcast.
How would they be so like all across the country if they weren't good at what they do?
Because they're cheap, fast, and easy.
Well, there you go. Just
Uh,
like me.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know how to respond to that. I'll be honest.
I mean, have you met Lucas? He's super cheap.
Yeah. Fast and easy. I'm not that fast.
You're not that
Like-
fast. But
Like Subway.
Lucas, what you make up with for speed, you bring back with stealth. Lucas is very stealthy.
I don't know about that. I try to be, but it doesn't work out very often.
You scare the crap out of me when I stay with you, though. But that's not really an accomplishment.
No, not at all.
I'm super jumpy though.
Yeah.
So anybody can scare me by just, being around me in the same room.
Or speaking too loud of decibels.
Well, like sometimes at work, people will just like come by me and like, oh, can you look at this for me? And I'll be like, because they got right close.
Sneak up.
They got right
behind
next to me. Yeah. Because I'm at a cubicle with 2 sides. With 3 sides. I've only got one free side to have to defend from. I'm still bad at it.
Well, your back is to them too. If people approach me in my cubicle, they have to look me in the eye. Like I can see them coming. Nobody can come from behind. Well, they could if they bust through my windows, but they don't usually do that. So
Nope. I have an open office, so I can see everybody coming and going unless they like sneak up behind me.
Lucas could take a shot on anybody he wanted to, if that's what he's saying. If he had to take somebody out, he could do it.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's definitely what he just said.
I'm just saying I could see everybody in my office. That's all I'm saying.
Do y'all ever, like, if you're in a room or like a restaurant or whatever, do y'all ever think like, all right, if somebody, if a
Yes,
gun,
every single day.
No,
That is how I live my life.
Finish my statement then.
Okay, so I sit
No, you gotta finish
whenever.
that first
No,
statement.
no. I'm finishing your statement.
You told him to do it, Tyler. Let him go.
Yeah.
He's
So-
a bird, let him fly.
Whenever I go into a restaurant and like, the waiter is like, here's your table or whatever, I sit on the side of the table that I can see most of the restaurant, because in a situation where somebody was coming in and doing something harmful, I would be able to react and see it. It is something I think of
Far too
quite
often.
often.
I've
Yeah,
never,
whenever I
I've
go
never
into
thought of
restaurants.
that.
Chris, you never think it's self-preservation, my dude.
Never thought about that before.
In the cafeteria at work, I sit in the back corner where I can see everybody coming in, which there's no reason to do it, but it's literally just, I mean, like, it's just what I do. I don't know.
From my boss's office where we eat lunch, I can see through both doors and see people coming up the steps. But Greg sits behind me, so if Greg ever does break bad, I'm screwed.
Yeah.
Because
Greg
have you
ever
seen
breaks
him?
bad, it's probably your fault.
False. I've never done anything to anger that man. Because he's an absolute unit and can take me out.
I feel like you have, though, at some point.
Like, we make fun of each other, but it's never, like, hostile. It's like, oh, you're dumb. Blah, blah.
I still don't agree with that.
Fair enough.
I still think you've made him mad before. It had to have happened at some point.
I don't know. We can ask him next time we see him.
I-
But like I also think about where I sit and stuff. But it's not always to like defend myself. It's most of the time to run because I know if someone comes in with a gun, I'm a big target. So if I run at them to try to like defuse the situation, I'm getting hit. Like that's the thing.
Okay, running at them isn't necessarily diffusing a situation. That's ending the
I
situation.
can't be a hero, Chris. I'm not fast enough, and I'm too big of a target. Let's just we're putting that on the table.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that was just a weird way to phrase that.
But I think I could save one person besides myself as well. Like I could be like, all right, get down, and then like I could like I think I'm swift enough for that. Like you know what I
Taylor
mean?
Swift?
No,
Oh.
no. But I think I'm swift enough to be like like you can cover a person like with your body. 'Cause
Like,
I'll-
drag them down.
Yeah, well, like not drag the person, but like you know what I mean. Like you're like
Yeah, I know
body
what you mean.
shield.
Yeah.
Because I have a
I
big
mean, I don't-
body. I could
yeah.
shield a couple people.
I don't think of it like that. I think of it more from an awareness standpoint. I like to know what's going on around me.
You don't think about like what if somebody does like you don't know what you're gonna do.
I mean, I feel like there would be. I mean, I don't like plan it out every time I go to a restaurant and know like what I would do.
Well, no, like my
It
go.
depends.
Here's my go-to move is get down and like you hunker down. Like that's the thing.
Yeah.
And then you think about from there of okay, what is going on?
Yeah,
but
I mean,
initial
it
st-
depends
yeah.
on all of the circumstances.
All the variables, yeah.
Exactly. Like
But
there's a lot that goes into it.
Listen, you gotta have the one good reflex. That's what it is, man. One good reflex to cover yourself and maybe another person. You don't have to do another person, like if they're too far away. But like I said, I'm a body. I could cover an adult or two small children. So I think I could do that.
What did the Taylor Swift electron say to the Taylor Swift neutron? Oh crap! I messed up the joke. Never mind. Don't talk to me. Let me see. Don't talk to me.
Say it
Change-
right. Say it right. I want to.
No, because you already know the punchline.
I have no idea. What
don't know.
punchline
Okay.
is.
What did the Taylor Swift proton say to the Taylor Swift electron?
Don't be so negative.
You belong with me.
That's dumb.
It was pretty good.
Thank you.
Don't
In a
encourage
dumb
that.
way.
There it is.
Yeah, but he laughed, so that's all that
He
counts.
laughed at how bad it was.
Yeah, that's the point.
That's
Also, Lucas, question from last night between me and Chris. Who do you
Okay.
think would be a better host for Jeopardy? Host, not contestant.
okay. So how you phrased that question was, who do you think would be a better host for Jeopardy?
Yeah.
Out of who?
Me and Chris.
Oh, just you two?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think you all would be very good at it.
Oh, wow.
I don't think I would be very good at it, but probably Chris.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Price is right, me or Chris.
I'm not even in that conversation.
Yeah, you.
I
Okay.
didn't even like when he brought that up. I was like, I'm not even up for that job.
Okay, what
like-
about
The only one that I was interested in hosting was Jeopardy. So you talking about all these other game shows doesn't even matter to me.
I'm looking for self-affirmation, Chris.
Talk to your girlfriend.
I mean, yes, but I wanted it here and now.
Wow, self gratification, huh?
Yeah. Very, very, I don't know.
Calm down, Mister. I need it now. It's JG Wentworth over here.
It would have been better if you said Mr. Wentworth and not.
No, it was funny the way I said it.
No, it'd have been better if you said, "Okay, slow down, Mr. Wentworth."
No, I think JG's makes it funnier.
No, but like you stuttered on some. You're trying to figure out what you were gonna say on Mr. I need it now.
Yeah, I didn't. I said Mister, I need it now, and then I thought of JG Wentworth. I
Yeah.
didn't think of it when I said that.
Yeah, it would have been better if you thought of it first, though.
Oh my God, I'm gonna stab you through the computer.
Does anybody else have any topics?
Oh, how annoying you're being with my jokes right now.
Wait, go ahead.
No, it's just getting on my nerves.
I thought the game show host would be a little bit longer, but it was a solid 2 minutes.
Oh,
I mean, like,
it's not a sustainable conversation topic. It's like saying, hey, who do you think's better at, I don't know, jump rope? Me or Tyler? And you're like, I don't know. We don't jump rope anymore. And then that's the end of the conversation.
I'm gonna guarantee it's probably not me.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Like I have a solid ½ inch, maybe inch vertical. That's not a big window for the rope to get under.
I got my vertical's a $5 foot long.
Like long ways or like laying down.
You know what a vertical is, right?
Yeah, but no. I'm talking about is the $5 foot long laying down or standing
I have
up?
a foot vertical, Tyler. That's the
Okay, well,
point.
I was making a joke. It is not actually a foot. It was shorter than that.
yeah.
Lucas
He
got
He was
it.
talking about the height of the sandwich, not the length of the sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh, is this? Well, it's a foot.
Or the
so
width of the sandwich.
I could totally jump a foot. Like I look at my foot now, that's easy. That's easy. Easy. It's not even close. I could easily jump 12 inches. Not even close.
I think my vertical might be a little bit better than 1 inch, but like,
1 inch?
yeah.
Okay.
What did you think? I said a foot?
I thought you said an inch. And
I
I was
d-
like,
I
okay,
said
I was
an
making
inch.
sure.
Yeah.
Making sure I heard you correctly.
I think so. If I'm jumping rope, so like that's the repeated jump. So like
Yeah,
that's probably an inch to ½ inch.
That's wear and tear. That's wear and tear.
Yeah, maybe like one good jump, possibly 4 inches, and that's probably being modest. We're gonna measure next time.
Or not. I ain't jumping rope.
No, not rope. Just like jump one time, see who's got like what. Like give a guesstimate. You don't have to measure it or anything. I just want to guess. I want to know if I'm plus or minus 4 inches on my vertical.
Yeah.
I look at my foot is almost a foot long, right? That's how feet work. That's why they're named that, because it'd be stupid otherwise. And it looks like it has to be, my vertical's got to be longer than that. Because, that's pretty embarrassing for me.
jumping jumping straight up with your legs, fully extended, you can't bend them up to clear it. no step going into it, you could jump over your foot.
Wait, okay. How do I do that?
That's how they measure
So-
vertical.
Yeah.
So I have to,
Well,
can
I
I
mean,
bend
that's
my
not.
knees?
Well, that's not technically how they measure. Like they measure it by how like high your hand gets and
Yeah.
hits the
So
paddle.
if you can bend your knees to jump, but you
Yeah.
can't bend them in the air to clear the 1 foot.
Why would
Could
I-
you jump over it?
Well, Lucas
now-
is saying you can't pick up your feet after you jump.
I know. I'm thinking about it.
Because that's not
I
you're
still
not
think I could do
then
it.
jumping that high.
I still think I could do it.
Lucas, what was
Okay.
your vertical when you played basketball? Do you remember?
I never measured my vertical.
Was
It's
it?
probably like I'd be lucky to slide a piece of paper under me whenever I jumped.
That's what I'm saying. Like mine can't be that high.
I could jump, but I just couldn't jump very high.
Here's what's gonna happen later. After we get on recording, I'm gonna jump and I'm upstairs in my house and like someone's gonna be like, "Who? What the freaking earthquake
Somebody
happened?"
died.
Yeah. Which I'm very self-conscious because, I was hanging out with Samantha at her house. We were watching a movie and then like there's a TV
no.
upstairs and a TV downstairs and her brother was the TV downstairs and like I walk to go to the restroom and like he yells up the stairs, "Hey, who's galloping up there?" I'm like, "Wow, thank you for that."
Could
Was
be
that
on
how
your
lo-
tiptoes.
Was that how loud your fart was or something?
No. I'm just talking about
Oh,
walking.
Who's
I
walking?
totally misunderstood. I mean, last night I was like, "Wow, calling you out on your fart like that—that's pretty baller play there." But you're talking about walking.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
I-
Last night I didn't say. I'm glad I didn't say anything because
Wait, did I didn't fart last night.
I'm talking about the galloping. I thought when he said who's galloping up there, I thought he meant you were farting so loudly on the toilet that it sounded like a horse was galloping through the top floor.
No.
Oh,
Or at least I hope not.
I totally misunderstood that
But
entire.
like legit he yelled once I started walking, not when I was on the toilet.
Yeah, I misunderstood that.
Also, my girlfriend listens to this podcast, so hopefully she's not weirded out by that.
Yeah, if she's not been weirded out before, there's no chance of getting her weirded
You should
out.
have fought him. I would have fought him.
No, I'm not gonna fight our little brother.
You should have.
You would have probably won.
If it came to endurance, he would have definitely had to he would have won because I would have I've been gassed.
Yeah, sounds like you were.
Oh
Yeah.
wow. Yes and yes.
So I'm so clever.
You're so funny, Chris. Too
Too
bad your hair sucks because you go to Great Clips.
That
Doesn't
wasn't
mean
very
his hair sucks.
wasn't very nice.
It just means he got a haircut at a very cheap price very quickly.
I think my hair looks okay.
I don't know. I can't
I
see
didn't-
it.
I didn't
I'm
say
just
it.
kidding. I wasn't being serious.
Now I'm self-conscious. You know how bad I am.
I'll honestly
It ain't
judge
gonna
it
help
Sunday.
You compliment me ain't gonna help.
Do you want me to get a girl to compliment you on Sunday?
No, I won't be there Sunday.
Oh yeah, that's why we're recording tonight and not on Saturday morning. All right, I'll text Nick and be like, "Hey, compliment Chris."
Oh yeah, because I do appreciate his compliment.
Yeah, I know. That's why. I don't to text Nick and not me. Just text you compliments.
So you know what you should do is
Here's- no.
text Nick and have him tell his wife to compliment Chris.
Ooh, there we go. That's
Nick-
better.
Nick has said compliments that his wife has said to him before
And
about me.
that's a big boost, isn't it?
Yeah,
Here's
it is. I'm like, I wish I could hear them out loud instead of secondhanded, but okay, I'll take it.
Here's the thing. It doesn't matter what I say to Chris. If it's nice, he doesn't accept it. If it's mean, he just you're dumb. And then he gets then he guilt trips me, and I try to be the best friend I can. I send him things I think are funny on Instagram because that's just cheap and not a good laugh. And I'm like, I worked real hard to find that, and I thought you might enjoy it.
Here's the thing. You know why I don't send you stuff?
Because you don't love
No.
me.
Because I'm very picky with what I send.
I don't think that's true.
I am. It's true. I don't. Also, I haven't been on Instagram Explore page in a while. I haven't had a time to look at memes in a while.
There's only one that I just mass send Chris, and it's
Yeah.
it's the different flavored Pop-Tarts.
Yes, and they're disgusting. Like I don't even laugh at those because they're gross. Like he sent me one that was like like baked potato flavor. I'm like, oh my
Oh,
god.
Loaded baked
that sounds
potato.
disgusting.
There was chicken
Cream-
curry.
The worst one was cream corn,
Oh,
and then there's Caesar salad.
Like, I just think that's funny. Like, cause it's like
Ugh.
it's
no.
like gross because you never think about what that tastes like in Pop Tart form. And I wish I was in person when I showed you those because I want to see you like, oh, that's gross. But I can't, so I send them to you when I find them.
Yeah, like it. Whenever you do it,
Usually it's at 7:30 or 2 o'clock.
that's when your breaks are.
That's when I take my breaks. I have
Take a
two.
break. You take a break an hour before you leave.
Well, I only get a 15-minute break.
I do too.
Well, I mean, like, why does it matter that it's an hour before I leave? Maybe I need that extra boost. Also, it's an hour and a half before I leave usually, because I usually leave at 3:30.
Oh,
Because I get 30 minutes comp time.
that's your lunch period though.
No, I don't get paid for lunch.
I don't either.
But like the first 30 minutes you work over is comp time, and like you're allowed to do that as much as you want.
Yeah, this conversation is not great.
It's not, but you dove into it.
Okay,
I don't take breaks.
Don't lie to me.
okay. So
You don't work for the same people anymore, Lucas. I know what your work life's like now.
I still don't take breaks, but
Don't lie to me, Lucas.
okay.
okay, so now back to compliments. This is just the way my brain is wired. My brain is wired in a negative way. I don't compliments. I don't like. I can't accept them, and my brain is more likely to accept something negative being said about me. I've reiterated this and reiterated this. I can't help it.
But when it comes from Nick versus your best friend since kindergarten, you're
Because
more
he's-
likely
Because you're more liable to be negative than he is.
Yeah, so when I'm being positive, you should take them because I'm being serious.
That mean yeah, but then I'm like, I don't trust it. What is it? What's his ulterior motive? Why
That's
is he saying?
why I'm negative all the freaking time is because you never accept my compliments.
That's because I want. It's because I hate my brain.
But when it's Nick, it's okay.
Because Nick's more positive.
Chris, you're a highlight of my day when I get to see
Real-
you. I never said you were the only highlight. I just said you were a highlight of my day when I got to see you.
Why?
Because you're my friend. Why else would I need another ulterior
I don't
motive?
know. Why am I? I don't get it.
You have your ways.
I'm mysterious even to me.
Like anytime Chris walks in a room, I look, I smile, I go, "Hey, what's up?" And then he's like, "Oh, hey, whatever."
I don't know how to respond to that question. I never know how to respond to that question.
It could also be,
No, no,
"Hey,
no, no, no.
how's it going?" Like a normal freaking person that is your friend.
Okay, I don't like that question. I don't. When people how's it going? I'm like, it's all right, I guess. Like I don't know what. I
It's
hate
more
that.
of the fact that I'm happy to see you and I
know
care
people-
about you.
I'm just talking. Now I'm talking in a general sense. Like when people ask me that
You're
question,
just skipping over this conversation because it's awkward for you because
Yeah,
you
well-
don't love me.
I do. It's just like I just have a brain problem. Like I'm not a sociopath. I just have brain problems.
I guess that's an
Sociopaths-
acceptable answer.
Sociopaths don't have empathy problems. I don't have empathy problems because I cry when I watch emotional videos on YouTube. So I know I'm not a sociopath.
What was that, Lucas? You went like you were gonna say something.
It made me think of something I read today. So, I mean, I don't know if Chris is excited for Cyberpunk 2077.
I mean, I am kind of.
So, this will probably spike your excitement.
Well, it'll be like the
Is
equivalent
Lady
of-
Gaga voice in it?
Don't say that.
Is
Lady
it?
Gaga
No!
was seen leaving CD Projekt Red with rumors that she was doing mocap for the game.
Oh god! Oh, Chris!
I just farted. Okay, you talked to me about how Emma Watson was like in talks to be in Black Widow.
Yeah.
Line me up. Line me up. I'll line up first in line to see that movie in that case.
I thought you said lied. Like you lied me up. Like Lucas lied to you. I was like, that's the weirdest way to say that ever.
I said line me up. For
Okay.
the movie.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he's getting in line to watch
So
that
two
movie.
two of Chris's like celebrity crushes right now are going to be in 2 projects that he's excited to see.
I'm only excited about Black Widow specifically for that though.
Yeah.
I need to finish The Witcher 3.
Yeah. Lady Gaga being added into into Cyberpunk.
But is she gonna voice it? If she's doing mocap, it's less interesting.
Here's
I mean,
my
she
prediction.
would be voicing the character.
True. Well, I need to like as soon as this is over, I'm gonna get on like the internet and go like, I'm looking at this ASAP.
Here's what I don't want it to be like where she's just like an Easter egg of like she's just in this one.
You don't
play.
like open world games, you won't even play it.
I'm hurt. I liked Borderlands 2.
It's just not even that
It's
open.
not the same.
It's pretty much an open world
it's-
game.
It is absolutely not the same.
No,
Also,
it's
Sly
not.
Cooper 3 is open world.
No.
You've never
Yep.
even played it, Lucas.
There's
I don't
no
even
way
know.
it's the
I
same.
haven't.
Yeah, it's just like GTA and Skyrim and Sly Cooper, open world.
I like doing heist with you guys on GTA, but you all ditched me.
Well, the GTA story mode, GTA Online is a whole nother thing. Like,
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
would-
I guess it's technically open world, but it's
it's-
not like it's not open world. It's in how I like to play games.
Yeah, I understand I see what you're saying. Skyrim is open world. Witcher 3, open world. There's no way you. Why am I in a wheelchair? Sorry. There's. Okay, yeah. What was I talking about before this?
Lady Gaga mocap for Cyberpunk.
Yeah, that's hype. I'm ready. Yeah.
I
Nothing
can't believe
wrong.
I guessed it. I guessed it. I was so good. I'm so good at it. Because I know
Okay,
Chris. No, here's the thing. Lucas did a really good job of knowing what Chris is interested in, so he was gonna like surprise him with it. And then I was like, I'm good at knowing Chris because I know what Lucas would think Chris is excited about. We know you, Chris. We're your friends.
I know you know me. That's not a surprise to me.
Also, last night, Lucas, Chris said that me and Chris couldn't work out because we're too good of friends.
As roommates.
As roommates, yeah. But also, me and Lucas are pretty good, like really, really good friends, and we worked out great as roommates. So, are you saying me and Lucas aren't as good of friends as you, Chris?
No, I'm just. Oh my God. No, I'm just saying like. No, forget it. Why am I even? Anything I'm gonna say is gonna paint me in a bad light.
I just like to put you in tough situations because I
Okay,
think it's fun.
You know what? Forget it. I'll say something. When you're going into college, sometimes your parents are like, "Don't room with your friends because it'll create some tension." And I was like, "Okay." And I feel like rooming with friends is a good way to create tension, especially with my personality type. So I don't feel like it would work for my personality to room with somebody like actually living with them. Like I was in Lucas's living room for like a month, but that's not necessarily living with him.
Me and Lucas spent a lot of
I
time
mean-
together.
Yeah, I know you lived in this apartment. I understand that. I'm just saying, it's just a philosophy difference.
Also, if me and Lucas had problems, we would just tell each other, "Hey, I have a problem with this."
See,
Yeah.
That's the
see-
whole thing with like living
Yeah.
together.
And I don't solve problems that way. I don't solve problems at all. So if I've got a problem with somebody, I'm never gonna tell them.
Here's the thing: me and Lucas would either fist fight, and then whoever won, that's who we decided to go with. Or
It wasn't a
Alright.
fist fight.
it was more of
I
like a
remember the last-
WWE SmackDown.
I remember the last time. I think I was in my room talking on the phone with my mom, and you came in and like said something to me, and I just went, "Hold on, Mom, I gotta go kick Kirby's butt." And I put the phone down, and I went into your room and tackled you, and we just started fighting. And like 20 minutes later, I went back and picked up the phone, and I was like, "Okay,
Your
I'm back."
mom, though, like the amount of patience she has. Also, I want to know if I want to know what she heard.
I don't
Because
know.
also the people that live below us, what did they
Oh,
hear?
I'm sure it was terrible.
They hate. You remember when I flipped Luke over my back?
Yeah, Luke did wheelies in the living room on his bike whenever he first got it.
We
There's
were.
see, this is why I couldn't live with people because I would be locked away in my room for these moments. I'm
I
like,
did
I'm
at some
getting out.
points. At some points, no, I barred myself in my room, and they broke a door hinge on my door trying to get in my room
Yeah.
because
Oh,
there
God,
was
you
like
said-
4 people.
I would have moved out.
This goes back to the thing where Kirby hates people being in his room, so he would like lock his door.
Like Dexter's Lab.
Yeah, so we would just go like the locks on the door were like basically non-existent. You could very easily pick them. So we would just like go back there and like pick the lock on his door and just like go in, and eventually like anytime he would be back there we would just chase him down the hallway and he would like hold the door shut and we would just try to break into it.
And they
I
were
don't even know how
successful at
that
one point.
started. We did that like
It was
5
you.
different
Okay,
times.
so the one that broke the door hinge was you, Luke, Charlie, and Justin.
Yeah.
Because you all kept blinding me as I was walking back from my bathroom to the living room. You had like a
I
spotlight.
forgot about that.
They
Yeah,
had
we
a
had a giant spotlight, and every time he'd walk back in, we would just spotlight.
And I would be blinded. I'm like, oh, I'm just going to stay in my room, you losers, if you're going to keep blinding me.
Yeah.
Man, that was the best 2 years ever.
That was fun.
Yeah,
Had-
it sounds like you had a great time, Tyler.
It was fun. Like, here's the thing, though. Like,
It was all in good. Like it wasn't like.
It
I mean,
wasn't.
it kind of sounds like we were bullying Kirby, but it was like if he would have had a problem with it, we would have stopped.
Also, like, I didn't
That makes
not
sense.
deserve it because I would pester them just as much as they pestered me.
Right. I mean, we did stupid stuff to each other all the time.
I also fought a
I couldn't
tree.
I couldn't have handled that.
Yeah, Kirby did fight a tree.
But like, here's the thing, like, guys, I think you have to be really good friends for roommates to work out. Because I wasn't great friends with my freshman roommate, and I hated it. I hated all. I stayed at Lucas's dorm 80% of the time I was at college freshman
Yeah.
year, because like I couldn't stand my roommate. But like when me, Luke, and Lucas all lived together, that was the best living situation. Had Lucas not graduated and wanted to move further off campus, I would have lived with them senior year. Like I just didn't want to move that far off campus.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, that was mainly because rent was
Yeah,
so
that's
much
also-
cheaper off campus than on campus.
Yeah, no, we would have had to found a place that like was way cheaper than what we paid for sophomore and junior year of college, because that was it was
Yeah.
stupid expensive.
Yeah, that was really expensive.
It was fun though. It was great.
It was really fun. Yeah.
that. Well, I don't. Oh,
Chris is the type of guy that would just stay in his room though.
yeah, that's true.
But like I think Chris would be a good roommate, as in like keeping everything clean that's his, and like being like self-aware of what's too loud for like to like, you know, like what your roommate can't put up with. It's just like if I'm a roommate, I like me and Lucas, if we were in our room, we usually kept our door open because we just walk by like, hey, you want to go do this or something, or hey, I thought of this funny thing, and then like we like played, I don't know, video games together. Chris isn't
Yeah,
about that. That's
If you
that
think of
clashes
something
with-
funny, just text me.
Yeah, that clashes with Chris's like personality though.
Yeah, I'm weird, so
You're not weird. You're just different. Like different than me. Like not
That's
like
weird.
different than all of society. I'm just saying, I'm an extrovert that sometimes likes to be alone, but I also like being around close friends.
Yeah. And I'm very introverted, but if I'm at a point where I just want to go do my own thing, I just go do my own thing.
Yeah, like me and Lucas knew boundaries, and like here's the thing about me and Lucas, like it was never of I'm gonna drag you to go do this. It's like, hey, do you want to go do this? Because if you're not doing it, I'm probably not gonna do it. I'm just asking if you want to go do it because I'm bored.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of confused as to what you just said, but okay.
I got
They
bored
just-
sometimes and asked Lucas if he wanted to go do stuff, and if he didn't do it, I didn't go because I'd found some way else to occupy my time.
Yeah, but like I'm just not wired in a way. Like like I said, if I have a problem with people, I'm not gonna tell them. I'm not a boat rocker.
I'm not
I mean,
a
I'm
boat
not gonna-
rocker. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell, like, I mean, for me to, like, well, for me to, like, just straight up tell somebody I have a problem with them, there's some form of, I guess, mutual respect there in that situation.
Oh, do I not respect people?
No, that's not what I'm
I
saying.
think you fear
This is
people.
just me. It's
Okay.
like I'm not going to tell somebody I don't know and don't have some type of relationship with, like friends or really just friends, that something they're doing is annoying.
Like the people that I can't stand, I usually don't hang out with them. So therefore, I'm not close with them. Therefore, I'm not going to tell them, "Hey, what you said was very hurtful and I didn't like it. Quit being a butthole." But like, let's say Lucas is there. Lucas hurt me. I'm like, "Hey, Lucas, that hurt my feelings," and he'll probably be like, "Quit being a wuss. I didn't actually
Yeah.
mean it." And I'll be,
See, and I won't even say that. If it hurts, depending on who it is, if somebody hurts my feelings, I'm just not gonna say anything.
you can't live life like that. Like, well,
I've been doing it for a quarter century.
you can do it for like people, like say it's like some random person at Walmart or somebody at work like that you don't spend a lot of time with. But if it's like your friend, you got to be super open with them. That's the thing, like that me, Luke, and Lucas all understood about.
Yeah.
Because like I'm sure I cross
Yeah.
boundaries, and I know I
Don't
didn't.
touch Kirby's chocolate covered peanuts.
I will throw you over my back.
We now know that.
If I paid for something, do not ruin it. That's
I'm pretty sure
No.
through that whole fight, I literally just sat on the couch eating your other pack of chocolate covered peanuts.
there.
I know.
There was some disrespect with the other pack though,
Yeah, there was.
and it had to be settled.
It was funny.
And then after that, it was done. Like that was it.
Yeah.
Guys
So
are
many-
primitive, but it's efficient and it works, Chris.
I'm a guy.
Yeah,
You're
he
a man.
knows.
You are a male, but you're not a guy.
I don't know about that, Kirby.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't either.
It's like, just wild and crazy guys.
Well, kind of like how you like flirt with the youth pastor. Like it's like I don't understand what the
That's
purpose
not
of that
what I.
is.
That's we
Wait,
shouldn't
what?
say
You
that on
flirt
the
with the youth pastor?
The youth pastor flirts with me, and I'm fine with it.
See, that's just something I'm not.
What?
I'm not about that.
It's okay.
I'm
We're
so
both adults.
confused.
Also, Samantha was fine with it. It weirded her out a little bit, but it was fine.
It weirds me out.
It's just because, Chris, you don't like to be touched or to touch people, period.
Sure.
Whether it be shaking hands or, like, knuckle touch. You hate all human touch.
I'm with you, Chris.
It's like, I mean, I guess it's just it's just not the way my brain works. I'm like,
But, like, if it's for something for, like, comedic effect, I'm gonna, like, it's gonna be
I'm
funny.
still not doing it.
I'm gonna, like, that's funny. Like, I'll do it. Like, I've said this so many times on the podcast. I've baby birded
yeah,
on
I know.
stage in front of my mom and grandma.
Don't stop bragging about it.
I'm
weirdo.
not bragging. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, I'll do a lot of things for comedic relief and to win.
There's no way I would ever do that.
Chris has seen something I've eaten just to be funny.
Just for clout.
Yeah.
Yeah, like spam, mustard, hot sauce.
Oh, yeah, I
fish
did that again.
sauce,
Oh, man.
and,
Okay, so that
peanuts
Lucas.
and graham crackers and whatever the else, mustard. I think I said mustard.
Yeah, that was at Manor
Good
Street.
helpings.
I had to actually eat that. We blended it up
Yeah.
at youth group, and I had to drink it.
Oh, I couldn't do that. Like I probably like if I had to sit down and eat it, like if that was my only option and I had to eat it, if it was blended, nope, I couldn't do it. I probably would have thrown up watching it blend.
I didn't watch.
Like the idea of
I didn't have to.
blending
I didn't
meat
watch it.
is like some of the most disgusting. So I was watching what's that cooking show that they get for random
Chopped.
ingredient? Chopped. I was watching Chopped, and they had like cocktail wieners in their basket as part of their entree, I think. And this one lady made like a vinaigrette out of them, so it involved her putting them in a blender, and I'm pretty sure I gagged and changed the channel. Like, just the idea of meat being blended up just grosses me out.
Not a big pate fan, are you?
No, I could not do pate. I could not.
But he can definitely do pad thai though. He loves pad thai.
Yeah, I can do pad thai, not pate.
We need to go to Planet Thai again though. Next time in Lexington, we're definitely hitting that up.
I haven't been there probably since the last time me and you went.
Yeah, it was before Bloodfest, dude.
Yeah, that's been a while.
But like the thing with the youth group is like it was blended. I'm like, if here, they poured me a cup, and I had to
Because it
I
matters what it poured in.
well, I had an amount, a certain amount. Had like I didn't even have to drink that whole amount. But here's the thing: if you stop that amount, it gets up. Like it's gonna get on your lip, and you have to like it just sits there for a second. You smell it. So like my thing was, I'm gonna open my mouth, and it won't touch my tongue. Like it's gonna touch my tongue for the minimum amount of time it can, and I just threw it back.
Oh, this is grossing me out just listening to it.
But
I could not do it. Like even like protein shakes and stuff like that, if it's any bit chunky whatsoever, I just have like a reaction
What
to
about
it.
milk? What about like a milkshake with like Oreos blended in it though?
See, that's fine.
I
Like
thought you were
that.
gonna say
'Cause it
milk
goes
that's
together.
curdled, and I'm like, no, that's my limit. I cannot do that. But I do eat
Hold
cottage
on.
cheese.
Hold on. Like regular milk, not like a milkshake's already thick.
That's true.
With
Yeah.
two C's. If it's
Yeah.
from Cookout.
Yeah, like you're eating that with a
Yum.
spoon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
That's
can.
gonna be
You can't drink it with a straw.
That's not what he's laughing at.
I know. Yeah, you gotta eat. Yeah, you have to name the episode. Eat it. You have to eat it with a spoon. That's the only titles.
Okay. You have to eat it with a spoon. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, but like if it was just regular milk with like bits of stuff, like bits of Oreos or cookies or whatever, I don't think I could do it.
But like, okay,
Like
okay,
just
hold on.
from a mental standpoint.
What's your limit though? Like, so let's say you take some Oreos, you dunk it in a glass of milk, and like some of that particle, like the stuff comes off. Like, could you drink that glass later? That glass of milk once you're done with the Oreos?
Okay,
Yeah.
so this is really hard for me to answer because I don't drink milk. I don't like it.
What is wrong with
But
you?
I just don't like milk.
Just pour him a glass of milk, Josh.
But I can't imagine I would just based off. But I don't know. I don't know. Because any other time there's like bits of something in my drink, it's not like a milk and Oreo combination. If that
Okay,
makes
okay, let's switch the. So, do you drink pulp milk, or not pulp milk? Pulp orange
No, I
juice.
don't. Yeah, I do.
I have my limits on orange juice. with
Dude,
pulp.
you remember the orange juice you brought into Sunday school class that one day? It was like all pulp.
No, it wasn't mine. That was not mine.
I don't know whose it was, but it was like, it was like the most pulp you could get, and it still be considered juice.
And I was
feel-
and you were like, what? Because at first I was like, oh, there's too much pulp, and then you were like, stop whining, and then I showed it to you, and then you're like, oh dear.
Like, it's like they just shoved an
Oh,
unpeeled
dear.
orange in there.
Like I
Yeah.
can deal with like a moderate amount of pulp.
Yeah,
It
like
was-
on the scale, like anything above just where it says pulp, I don't do it. Like if it's extra pulp, because then it's just like
I want the juice. If like I wanted extra pulp, I just eat an orange.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
true. Also, how do y'all feel about crunchy peanut butter? That's like pulp in peanut butter.
That's not a pulp at all, dude.
It's not a liquid.
peanut butter is already a solid.
Yeah,
But do you do crunchy or smooth?
I do.
Depends.
I do crunchy.
It depends
You're
on
a
how I'm
monster.
eating my peanut
You're
butter.
a monster, and I don't like you
If
anymore.
I put it on a sandwich, it's gonna be crunchy.
No.
If I'm like peanut butter and crackers or like apple, obviously if I'm like dipping apple slices, it's gonna be smooth. It just-
Apple
it just
slice is
depends.
crunchy.
Why?
'Cause it's good.
The apple slices are already
Under
crunchy.
no circumstances, if I like, if I have an option between crunchy and smooth, there's no way I'm picking crunchy over smooth. Now,
But why?
if I don't have a choice and the only option is crunchy, I could eat the crunchy. I wouldn't be happy about it because I'd be like, why didn't you freaking buy smooth? I don't know.
I want a
Texture-
divorce. You brought
So-
crunchy peanut butter. I want a divorce.
No,
so I-
like I wouldn't. It's not grounds for a divorce, but it's definitely grounds for I'm not happy with you at this moment in time.
Just
Until
sleeping on the
we-
couch.
Until we get smooth peanut butter in this household, I'm not happy.
I have a follow-up question. So whenever you go to make a peanut butter and jelly, so
Smooth.
for Kirby it's smooth.
Yeah.
What's the jelly?
Don't
Like
care.
what flavor? The first thing that comes to your mind. What's the flavor?
Okay, so my favorite is strawberry, but that's not like so. If you say peanut butter
That's
and jelly,
not for peanut butter.
no. You shut your mouth.
A
You're not
peanut
gonna-
butter and jelly sandwich. What flavor of jelly are you putting on it?
Do I have a choice? Like, if I have a choice, I'm gonna put a strawberry on there. But like, if somebody's
Okay.
saying, "All right, peanut butter and jelly," I'm just gonna assume that's a great peanut butter and jelly if somebody's making it for me.
Yeah, because
Okay.
that's correct.
Okay. I was just curious because I heard this conversation on another podcast, and apparently, whenever people in like the British people think of peanut butter and jelly, they think of strawberry jelly. Whenever all the Americans on the podcast, they all said grape. Every single one of them. People that they brought in, everybody said grape.
Well, yeah,
And
that's
I
what
just
I
thought that was
assume. Like,
strange.
so if somebody's making me a peanut, they're like, "Hey, I have this peanut butter and jelly." Like, before I even look at it, it's to me in my mind that is peanut butter and grape jelly. If I'm making it, and I want strawberry jelly. Now, let me
Gotcha.
throw this into the belt because I think it would taste good. Peach preserves peanut butter sandwich.
Too sweet. Way too sweet. What are you doing?
I think it would taste great.
Yeah.
I think it would.
That makes
I would
my
like it.
gums. That makes my teeth hurt thinking about it.
Do you
I
all?
don't know if I've had peach preserves.
They're really good.
Which is basically like marmalade.
No, it is that sweet, but it's not the same consistency. It's thicker.
Yeah.
You could definitely eat it with a spoon.
Why would? Okay. So on that, like if I'm like talking to somebody, they just whip open a spoon and just start dipping into like a bunch of jelly. I'm like, what is wrong with this person?
Yeah.
They're sick. You sick individual.
There's only
Yeah,
one
that
jelly.
would kind of gross me out.
There's only one jelly I can do that with, and Lucas knows.
Elderberry?
Yeah, Lucas knows elderberry.
Yeah, that's some pretty good stuff.
Elderberries are real.
Well, it's like elderberry
It's-
is not a berry, but there's a
It's
jelly
how it's
called
made.
elderberry
It's
jelly.
old.
No,
No.
Oh.
It's made with moonshine, isn't it?
yeah, it's got a little bit of
Or
moonshine in it.
some kind of liquor.
Yeah,
But yeah, how do you feel about apple butter?
I like
Yeah.
apple butter.
Oh.
Would you put it with
That's
peanut butter on a sandwich?
No,
No.
yeah,
No.
see,
no,
name me
no.
either.
no,
I
you
still,
just toast a piece of bread and
Yeah.
spread the apple
Or
butter.
or
That's all you need.
biscuits.
I
Or
can put it on
biscuits.
biscuit. Yeah.
Dude, if when I
Who
go to
keeps
Whereas-
touching their Who keeps touching their headphone jack?
That might be me.
Yeah, stop that.
okay,
Sorry.
so I go to Frisch's. I'm like, when I get toast with my omelet, I'm like, I know you're gonna give me that tray of jelly. I just wanted all apple butter. Okay, like
I didn't know you could get omelets at Fresh's. I've never had one of their omelets.
okay.
Here's the thing: if I'm going to,
If you're like, I
I'm-
didn't know I didn't know I could get an omelet at the Waffle House.
No. Here's the thing: if I'm going to Fresh's at breakfast, I'm getting the breakfast bar.
Yeah, same.
I usually I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, I have dinner downstairs, but like, now
We should
IHOP, I'll slay an omelet. I'll slay an omelet at IHOP. Me and Lucas will kill him and then go to a
Yeah.
Comic-Con
Yeah,
because that's our normal thing.
that's
Maybe
the
it's because
only
it's-
good thing at IHOP is the omelet.
Waffle House. I'm just thinking about
I did,
bacon, egg, and cheese, Texas toast, hash browns covered in chunk, and some Tabasco sauce on my hash browns.
No,
man.
I do like Waffle House, but I don't get an omelet there. I get the Grand Slam.
I never get an omelet at the Waffle House. I always get a Texas toast.
No, you get the Grand Slam. That's $7 for so much food.
Yes, but I prefer the Texas toast because it's better and it's tastier.
Well, you could get
It's making
Texas
me really
toast
hungry to think
instead
about.
of regular toast, and then you just get the Grand Slam.
Oh, but it's a bacon, egg, and cheese Texas toast. I have it in my hands. I haven't had it in so long. Oh.
So I don't know how good, because I feel like this is a very regional thing. But what is your decision on Huddle House versus Waffle House?
It's kind of like my jelly thing, but I don't know. Maybe not.
Elaborate.
Yeah.
Maybe
That
not.
doesn't-
So which
you're not-
one's strawberry and which one's grape?
Yeah.
So around here on our like where I am from, London, Huddle House is grape. Like if somebody says, "Hey, you want to go get breakfast?" We're gonna go to Huddle House because it's closest. But what I prefer is Waffle House. I could care less which one I go to, but I do like Waffle House preferred Huddle House if I have the choice.
Okay. Now to piggyback off that, for the longest time in this town, Huddle House was just trash tier, and Waffle House was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Waffle
kind of
Our Waffle
reversed.
House. Our Waffle House has gone down the toilet.
Yeah, like
Maybe not down the toilet. It's not as good as it used to be.
well, I definitely
That's
hung
still,
out.
well, Huddle House is still trash tier. I still hate it, but
Well, no, it's good because that's where I hung out all the time in high school.
that's you did.
I did with
I
my.
didn't. I ain't going to Waffle House or Huddle House.
Huddle House is good. It's always been good. There's never like here's the thing. It's Qdoba Chipotle. It's whatever your preference is, but they're the same. Essentially, they're the same.
You're forgetting Moe's.
Well, Moe's is the same too.
No, because Moe's is good, and I don't like either of the other two places.
They're all the same, Chris.
Nope.
They're
I
the
can,
same thing.
I can
Nope.
get the
Nope.
same thing at every place, and if you tell me I can't, I'm gonna hit you.
They
I
have
love Moe's and
like honestly, Chipotle has the best ingredients, like
The
Oh, it's
freshest.
Papa
things
John.
that go in the freshest. Yeah. Better
Better
pizza,
ingredient-
better ingredients, Papa
Better-
John, whatever.
close, so close.
Here's the
Yeah,
thing.
better
Also,
ingredients, better
that's
pizza,
like my
Papa John's.
that's like fast food pizza. If I it's Papa John's and Little Caesars are both trash. Just give me whatever trash is closest. I'll eat it.
I was just making a joke about better. He said better ingredients.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
just carrying
I'm
on
a-
the conversation that way.
I'll eat pizza like it's going out of style.
Like groceries.
No.
I'll tell you later, Lucas.
Oh, I think I understand. Maybe
I wish-
not.
Oh my god. Why
All
would
right.
she even-
So on that note, I think we're gonna end it because it's like we're an hour in. Guys, thank you so much for listening. Go check us out on Twitter. You can email us btstatic.pod@gmail.com. We reply on Twitter and email because it's me most of the time that'll reply. So if you have topics or things you want to ask while we're weird, definitely hit us up in the DMs or in the email.
Why is Chris so socially stunted? I
Yeah.
don't know.
You can send us that. We'll talk about that next week if you want to hear that.
If you got a therapist I can talk to, maybe we can get into that. But I ain't paying for one. I'm too cheap.
All right, we're gonna start a Kickstarter for Chris. Everybody,
Don't do that. Don't.
But anyways, tell your friends, please share our content, review us, tell people how good we are or not. Or actually, if we're not good, give us 5 stars. But then like the comments can be trash. Like I'm fine with that. Nobody reads those. What they care about is the stars. So give me good stars. But this is it on this episode. We will catch you guys next week. See ya.
If I find my way home,
Remember that feeling of playing an ultra hard video game and dying? Over and over and over?
Ah!
Yeah, so do we. Listen to the Controller Throwers podcast on iTunes and Google Play. And check out the live show every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time at twitch.tv/TCThrowers. The Controller Throwers, pressing start since 1985.